Okay,
Needed
so
to feel, platonic philia.
There's not much going for Damien nowadays, so
absolutely. All right, so morning comes. It comes all right. Okay, so where are we at?
that
What's
was
the home game?
By the way, that was the scabbard of my my blade. By the way, that was not something against Murray. So just
Yeah.
Murray does, like, when it's her time to wake up Damien for his watch, just sort of, like, poke him with a sword, like, not touching him. You're up.
Alright, so we got this. Alright, so perilous journey again. What route are you taking? How you doing?
Are we gonna skirt Larimer? Try and get around it without getting in the city sights?
I'm thinking like this, or sort of try and skirt around like the try and find like a smallish hillside, and try and find the path and make sure that we're not in the way and just go like that.
Okay. Alright.
Well,
Your nav, your scoot, and your quartermast.
I'm willing to navigate if it.
I mean, I have it's up to you, but I have like 3 in intelligence, and for some reason I'm looking at Old Man Crixus's fucking sheet. Why am I doing that?
Well, I mean, I'm getting bored of quartermaster.
It's your neck of the woods technically, so it would make in character sense, but it would maybe be a worse result.
Oh yeah, see, there you go.
No,
what's Thistlewick's wisdom?
Thistlewick's wisdom is a 2, so should I scout?
Okay, yeah, you scout. Murray will quartermaster. She'll cook up, a meal for... Or she'll... You know what Murray's gonna do?
Oh, that's not good.
You each gotta eat 2 rations.
What? No, that was scout.
No, I'm scouting.
No, he's scouting.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna use the use of my spices though, so that's 3 uses, which gives me a +1. But I was gonna cook the snails for us, which those already have the tag delicious. So I don't know if that.
Why are you called Thistlewick the White now?
Because I died.
Oh, is it? Oh, is that?
If it's a Lord of the Rings thing, I guess it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Wait, are you serious that you didn't know that?
Oh, I know.
Oh, so that's
I said it's a Lord of the Rings. If it's a Lord of the Rings thing, so I assumed correctly.
There you go. You got a 10 on your quartermast.
Yeah. So Murray.
So does that mark stuff off our dungeon rations, or is that a new meal? That is.
No, you guys don't have to mark off dungeon rations. Murray provided ones for the party. Additionally, okay, so choose one. The party consumes the expected amount, and the food you prepare is excellent. Describe it, and everyone who licks their lips takes +1 forward. So, Murray.
As if I decide to lick my lips.
Yeah. Yeah, Murray, take these 3 snails, sort of fries them a bit, then uses the spices and some, dry rice that she had boiling it, makes a, spicy, delicious snail jambalaya. The snails are just tender and buttery, melt in your mouth, the spices are just right, go great with seasoned rice.
Alright, I'll lick my lips to that.
It's a spicy, nutritious, proteinous breakfast.
Yeah, because we're going to arrive and we're going to start lifting.
Okay, so you make your way to this road skirting around Larimer just fine. Around about the time you make it to over here, though, it starts to snow.
Murray gets excited.
It starts to snow more. There's more snow coming down. The wind picks up.
Actually, I'm gonna. What are the what's the environment like?
Mountaintops, very snowy. You're kind of crossing between mountaintops, through small bridges.
So sort of rocky, gray stone.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot of plant life.
Snow falls harder. The wind picks up. And before you know it, you're in the middle of a blizzard.
Murray, she's excited about the snow effort, and she's trying to stay optimistic, but she's not doing well at all. She's never felt something this cold in her life. She's like trying to be strong, but this is like she's out of her element. Here, her gills, her gills stay wet even longer than her body, and they're starting to ice up. It's really painful. She's like, Murray's not doing well.
So, do you hunker down, or do you forge ahead?
Murray's acting like she wants to push ahead. She's trying to look strong. She's trying to be tough, but she clearly deep down wants to stop, but she's not gonna admit that, and she's gonna protest. But she really looks like she needs to.
We should.
I don't know how heartless the rest of the party wants to be.
We should hold back.
Where he's like, no, it's let keep going. I like the snow. It's cool.
This isn't like the snow of last time. This is bitter. I'm fucking dying here.
I think we should hold back a little bit.
I mean, if you guys,
Fizzlewicz is gonna back down for the sake of pride. Like, no, I can't handle this. We need to figure out a game plan for this cold.
Yeah. Okay.
Fizzlewicz is really starting to think maybe stopping in Larimer might have been a gamble, so we could get some fucking winter clothes. But
I don't think
you're already a ways out. You're already.
Yeah, I know.
Out, so we have to rough it.
All right. Adventuring gear. I'll use one of my uses for this, unless someone else wants to have a lean-to.
I really hate doing this. I need to be right back. I need to go to the toilet.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll use my adventuring gear for it because I got 4 uses. So
yeah.
Adventuring gear, a lean-to. I was going to say Actually, could I use the uses of adventuring gear to pull out warm clothing, like winter clothing?
You just in your bag you have an entire lean-to.
Oh, like a tent, like a cloth one, with the frame and everything, specific. And I meant, just because that's the type of tent you want in, when you're mountain climbing and whatnot. That sort of very low tent, you can't stand up in it. You have to lie down.
That could take a while to set up.
Neo, could I use the adventuring gear to produce us warm clothing?
You can produce a coat, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking for the coats for the party, but is that asking too much for coats for the party?
Well, each coat would be one use. Each coat.
I'll get new adventuring gear next time we're in town. I have the money for it. So yeah, I'll say I'll produce 3 coats with that. So that's all my adventuring gear used up there. So that's a lean-to. Yeah, I'll do that. So that's a lean-to and.
How did you have a lean-to in your bag?
Is it not
it's
a cloth? Just a few pegs essentially. And cloth tarp.
All right.
So
you don't want to search for a cave or something in the mountains?
I mean, we could.
Just a simple tarp shelter. I'll let you have that.
We could just hike out in a cave.
If you think it would be faster to find a cave than set up a tent, but I think we should get shelter fast.
Is there anything that Damien's 11 on navigation would do?
Neo, I'm willing. I just want to bullshit and an attempt to try and find a cave, and you're willing to veto me if,
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check something first.
Or just, I like a roof over our heads as much as possible. Not like a tent though, because I could just flutter and everything.
Okay, hold on. There's nothing on Damien's navigate that would work. I believe there is a.
Yes.
Well, I'll just have you roll a simple wisdom.
Oh fuck! All right.
Wait, Damien or any of us?
Well, you just have a simple tarp thing. So
Well,
there you go.
I leveled.
And I also, I don't know if you were here when I think, but I used my adventuring gear to produce us coats. So we
3
have
coats.
some warm winter gear.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, I'm feeling warm.
Which, I mean, we'd probably be using them as a blanket right now and, huddling together.
Okay, so when you hunker down to wait out the elements, choose one party member to roll a simple 2d6 plus nothing.
Alright, who wants to roll it?
Who feels lucky? I can do it.
What roll is this?
The 2d6 plus nothing.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Right, Murray, despite, the uncomfortable of last session, absolute, preserve warmth, does, spoon between Thistlewick and Damien. Stay warm.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, the Reptilian has a move for this, actually.
Oh, God. I know that move. Fuck. No.
Do you have it?
No.
I guess.
Alright.
I'm picking. Oh yeah, I got
Here we
it.
go.
Upgrade.
So, Damien, mark XP.
I'm raising my. Oh yeah, I leveled as well. I raised my wisdom. It's now 12.
Yeah. The snow blows even harder now. And
Maybe I shouldn't do any rolls for this
Yeah.
session.
in fact, it knocks down your lean-to.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Sorry?
it's time to hunt for a cave. So,
You guys lead on. I'll trail back with my bow.
alright, I'm gonna discern realities. Just first thing first, the lean-to
Absolutely.
kind of breaks down. So let's figure out. Alright, good.
Actually, Damien isn't wearing a coat. You had a pelt of a bear, and Damien's just wearing that over himself.
So, what here is useful or valuable to me? I'm just looking around the surroundings, essentially.
The snow is really obscuring your vision, but you can actually make out a figure heading in, like moving through the blizzard and heading into something.
What is about to happen?
An animal's about to make camp take shelter of its own in a cave.
What should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for not doing anything to
Yes.
yeah, it might not attack you instantly, so just don't
No,
do anything.
you cut out then.
I said
No.
be on the lookout for not doing anything to attack the animal. That's what I.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah. Even with, the winter gear, Murray, I will defy danger con to avoid taking damage from the cold. I think Murray's weak to cold.
What the coat's for. So
Yeah.
all right,
Well,
You
no,
don't
I know, but, even before the other ones would,
yeah. You don't take damage. You know what though? Mark weak.
Okay, so I point the group towards the figure and just say, alright, follow me. Stay close so we don't get lost in the snow. And I start hoofing it towards the figure I saw. And I just say,
Aye.
Murray, with sort of holding on to horse, pushes through behind him.
Eh. Okay. So you make your way to the cave then.
yes.
It is quite dark. Do any of you have a torch?
Murray has night vision.
Ah, that's right. Hooray. You see a bear.
Murray, sort of staggers into the cave a bit. What type of bear?
It's a brown bear.
Oh no.
Brown bear. Murray could probably talk to a black bear. Brown bear is a lot trickier, though. Can I roll in to try and, even if not
sure.
necessarily, get a message across, oh no, can't.
No, you can't understand it.
Murray, just sort of very clearly weak, like not just sort of like crawls in, like holds hands up, like not it's sort of in front of her, not trying to indicate, just not a threat at all.
The bear moves forward and growls at the three of you.
Well, I guess we can hear that. Viswick just goes, oh no.
All right, I'm gonna take out my bow and just.
Ray said, "No, stop! Just can't. We don't want to aggressive. We want to, keep
calm.
Yeah.
Let the bear. Hey, it's us against. It's us against the cold.
I put my arrow away then.
Yeah. Murray, gets up and sort of stands to full height, but still, like a bit more sternly, but holds, hands over, like not threat, no weapons, or no weapons in hand, at least, just tries to.
Okay. You can see the bear is also very much like it's shivering, but it backs up into the cave further in.
All right. Let's build a fire. And, we'll stay on our side of the fire. If the bear wants to sit next to the fire, we will let
the bear is as sentient as Horus, and it just starts to sit with us.
Oh yeah, but Murray, I don't know who has fire starting stuff, but
I mean, I have a spell for that, so.
Well, yeah, but do we have something to?
We just need dried.
I mean, we've talked about having campfires before. I don't think that's
It's not a thing that's thought about too much. Can we produce a campfire?
You know what? I'll say that's part of making camp.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just make camp in the cave, essentially.
So
Murray instructs, all right, put the fire there. We'll stay on this side of the fire.
All right.
Fire between us and the bear. I'm not going to argue.
The bear reacts, is, kind of forward, is curious as to what this is. He sees very clear that it's warm and kind of lays down in front of it, eyeing you.
All right, Murray just says, all right, let's make camp here for the day. We can set out come morning. Hopefully the storm will have passed.
Sure. So it's just kind of looking at the bear sort of uneasily, but not wanting to do anything stupid. Yeah. He's measuring every movement. Hang on.
Right next to the fire.
Let's give it one of those apples that we saved over.
Alright, so each of you can
give it a regret apple.
Alright.
No, one of the British Empire apples.
Ration.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm getting low on rations.
Same. We gotta get to that town.
Alright. So
I'm not happy to go there.
Each of you take watch. Decide watch order.
I'll go first.
Should I?
Yeah, Murray will go last.
Alright, I'll go in the middle.
Alright. Wisdom rolls. Go.
Damn it.
Alright, me middle.
No. Maybe I shouldn't be so cocksure in this game, because apparently
I think you've been drunk since we left the bar at the start.
Oh, I mean, if
the bear starts eyeing Thistlewick and Murray, while Damien's not paying
licking
attention.
its chops.
The bar that was in your fucking limbo.
No. There was a bar before you left to even get to the thing.
Yeah.
A restaurant at a bar.
I am drunk.
Serves alcohol.
I am drunk out of universe as well, so that might help.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh yeah, failure.
Any restaurant's a bar if you try hard enough.
True.
I mean, essentially, it's a beer.
All right. Roll a d12, Damien.
The bear's family turns up and is like, "Who are these chumps?"
The bear's wife comes and accuses him of cheating.
It's Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Oh, where's fuck? What was the name of the ranger?
Roll a 3d12.
So it's like making a discovery, except you're really worried about what it might be.
30.
Whoa, goddamn!
Oh, please let this be beneficial.
I had a friend who could,
Just don't.
or I have a friend who does a really good Yogi Bear and Boo Boo impression.
Hey, boo-boo.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Let's get this picnic basket. I can't do it.
Picnic
Interesting.
basket.
Oh, Yogi.
All right, roll a 2d12.
What are you even determining?
Here comes 24.
I wonder if you're just like making his roll.
Big isn't necessarily.
I don't know. I don't
2d12.
think that. I just
2d12.
want to see an exact.
Another one.
2d12. 2d12.
Another one.
Yeah, just roll a
Oh,
d12.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll roll another one.
All right, 2 and 9.
That is 11.
2 and 9.
It's times like this I really regret.
You keep okay, Neo. When you do
Roll a d12.
Are you not reading? Are you reading like the sort of 11, 7, 12? Not the
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm not reading totals. I'm reading the individual numbers. Roll a d12.
Ah. What
This is
you even
exciting.
doing?
You know, I get excited when these happen. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like the gates of possibility are open. Who's gonna walk
Alright,
through?
that's another 2. Alright.
I'm just setting my open can of Guinness in my dressing gown.
I had a can of Sapporo last night.
I was drinking base ale, bass ale. Never been sure of which way that is.
Alright, Damien. Alright. Roll.
How many?
Oh, what do I want now? What do I want now? Alright, roll a
2d6.
3d12.
Okay. Close enough.
I really like the cans.
I should
Oh,
have saved
okay.
the full bottle of wine for today.
Should.
It would have been handy, you know.
I really like the cans Sapporo comes in. They remind me of like a Zeppelin or some like old World War II aircraft.
My mum had like a can of orange juice on her flight.
I'm looking
I
at
could have that. I could have that Lucky Buddha beer I got now. Like the bottle it's green glass, but it's like the bottle is sculpted into a
This
like
is-
fat Buddha statue.
This is very, very interesting. Damien, as you're taking watch, the bear, Thistlewick have all dozed off. They're both sleeping. Horace is sleeping
The
as
bear
well.
eats me.
No. A light shines from the entrance to the cave.
I could have saved from the bear then. I was like, Jesus.
An extremely bright light shines from the entrance of the cave.
What the? What's
Wait, so did you say the bear's asleep or is the bear?
Yeah, the bear is asleep.
Okay. Is Damien having a religious moment? Is Jesus about to come in and talk to him?
And
when
in
everyone else
walks behind out of this bright,
Ned-
glorious
Nedwin.
light. Out walks a Pegasus.
Holy shit!
You what?
What the fuck?
Is it wearing a very ostentatious red suit and covering one of its eyes with its hair?
No, it's a Pegasus, Damien, and it looks down on you.
I imagine
What
it'd
are
be
you
snooty fucks. Damien, you gotta I'm sorry, out of character metagame knowledge right now, you gotta tame it. Somehow.
Let's see out.
Alright, it walks towards you and says, "Are you afraid?"
I'm confused.
And it walks into the cave. It shines ever brighter.
Okay. What are you? Why are you here?
Such things are unknowable to a mortal mind.
I ain't got much time.
Why are the immortals all so snooty?
I know of your kind. You are a killer by trade.
Not my choice. I didn't have much opportunities in life.
And yet, a killer by trade, and yet you spend your time with these men, with this man, this woman, both young, both
Hey,
looking forward to a great life.
Hey, Horace
What
is
do you
there as
drag them
well.
into? The Pegasus moves closer. Well, killer, what would you say if I had a job for you?
Excuse me?
A job worthy of yourself.
He's looking to his friends and he's looking back at this
They're asleep.
spectre. No, I mean, like, I know you're asleep, but he's looking to you anyway, because it's kind of like, just, he's collecting this whole situation because it's weird to him. And then he looks up to the spectre, he's like, I'm saying spectre because I'm imagining he's thinking, like, this is just unreal at this point. What job?
You're on your way to Emberwell to retrieve one of their great Ember Stones.
Yes.
See. Let's see. When you arrive, seek out one called Millard Elbridge.
Can you type that as well?
Alright,
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you. Millard?
Millard Elbridge. Show him the light.
You're gonna have to be more specific. That's a little vague for me.
The Pegasus looks down and says, "Show me your sword."
I don't think that's appropriate right now.
Show your blade.
Alright, I mean, you asked, and he pulls down his trousers. No, okay. Pulls out his new ninjato blade. Well,
Yeah.
new. It's days ago, but you know.
It's forward and taps it with its nose, and the ninjato glows a bright white, like almost blinding light. And then the light fades, and the ninjato has a faint glow to it, and says, and the Pegasus backs up and says, "When you see him, you will know what I mean." And the Pegasus turns away and leaves.
What? Wait, what?
It's too late. The Pegasus is left.
Damien just sort of slumps down
Yeah.
by like a part of the cave and is just sort of just staring down at his blade now.
It's now the worst assassination weapon of all time if it's glowing brightly.
Shut up. It's the chosen.
All right. Yep. And yep. Morning comes, as given way.
Nice.
I'll wake up just fine.
I wake up, I stretch, I accidentally rest my fist on the bear's face, stretching it.
Thistlevic dies.
Wow, nothing even, I just die.
No, that was my face actually. I was still wearing the pelt on my.
All right. So
All right.
Yeah.
So has the weather seemed to stop?
yeah, the weather has lightened up. The bear's already gone by the time you wake up.
Wow.
Huh.
Murray had last watched. Did she see the bear leave?
Probably, I guess.
She gives a warrior salute thing to it as it passes.
That's bear for fuck you. So you know. All right, there.
At least it's the way that this campaign's been going. At least it's not bear for fuck me.
Where'd the
Alright.
Where'd the bear go?
He left.
Oh, that's
No. It went for a hike.
that went better than I expected.
All right, so I'm assuming we've been at least a bit snowed in, but Murray climbs out of the cave and looks around, takes a peek.
You push quite a bit of snow out of the way. Yeah, the snow level has definitely risen, but no, it's nothing you can't move through.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we can make it to Emberwell before the day's out, we can restock and actually, put our feet up somewhere that's not a cave in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, hopefully. But Murray, sort of looks around and just sort of breathtaking. It's so white. Everything's just so white everywhere. The sky, the ground.
Yeah. We gotta get moving. Come on.
Yeah.
Is Damien gonna bring up what happened in the middle of the night?
No, he's not gonna say a thing.
So you think it was a dream?
No, he doesn't think it's a dream.
No, because I think we all know what Damien's dreams are usually like, and that would be quite out of place.
Well, I mean, do go on, Eric. Please.
So,
Eric.
do we re-roll our
Yeah,
stuff?
it's time to perilous journey.
You want to keep navigating?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm navigating.
I'm quartermastering then, or
Wait, no, you should be scouting.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice, Sue. I'm gonna look up. I want to go.
Murray prepares another delicious meal for everyone. Oh, these were our watches should have been +1 forward. I just realized. Whatever. Anyways,
That what you choose.
or no, it was even before that. Whatever.
turns
But we
out
take
that
+1 forward.
It turns out that the meal that she made for us are bear steaks.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain, shortcut, shelter, or tactical advantage, and I'm gonna describe it as well. We find. I mean, obviously we're already on a path, but we find a place that's actually got some decent footing, a bit of an overhang, so that even if it is snowing, we have a kind of spot that we can use. Essentially, it's basically just clear sailing for a bit. I get 2, don't I? On a
And what else do you choose?
discovery. Discoveries
Okay.
Actually.
What? Oh, come on.
Alright, fine. I was going to go for you notice sign of nearby danger, ask what it may signify.
No, I was gonna say get the drop
It's
because
too
we
late.
got
You
a
already
7
said
to
a
9
discovery.
on the navigate. So
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
So, discovery. It's time to
3D12.
discover some shit. Roll that MF in 3d12. Just consumed or just let everyone take +1 forward.
556. I find an assault rifle.
Eric,
yes.
you reduce rations consumed or have everyone take +1 forward?
Have everyone take +1 forward.
Alright, cool.
I'm on
Alright,
0
so-
rations, so we better get to that goddamn town.
Oh, actually, no. I will reduce rations consumed. I take that back. Thinking back. No, it does make a lot more sense to
Wait, that's Old Man Crixus. Why
with
do I
us
still
being
have this?
on low rations.
Okay.
So,
Five,
do I
five.
even use a ration then?
No, we
use
shouldn't.
one?
Okay.
Nope, you don't. No, you won't have to consume a ration unless you make camp before getting to Emberwell. So, yeah. All right. I'm gonna need you to roll me a 3d12 again. Eight, 1, 11.
God,
All of us are just Thistle.
Okay.
all of us will just thistle. What now?
All right. No, only Thistle. All right. So, Thistlewick.
He is here.
All right. Cool. when you find that place with solid footing, you notice footprints. Just one pair. Very recent. Very recent.
Seems we're not the only ones on this road. These human prints.
Yes, they are human.
Okay. So I guess we follow along if it's on the same path as us.
To go quicker, to catch up with whoever this is.
No, I mean we maintain our pace, but we just know someone's
Alright.
ahead.
Cool. Well, let's say we get to a part where you have to walk a bit more carefully. When it comes to that, you actually do spot a man ahead.
Oh, I guess I call out to him.
He kind of looks back a bit surprised, like, Hello?
Hey.
Hello? Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see anyone else on this road.
It's been quite empty so far. Me and a couple of others are trying to make our way to Emberwell.
Yeah, I mine out here in the mountains for them. It's a living.
Suppose it's dangerous work, but best of luck. There any safe way there? Absolute. Well, in absolutes.
Yes, I'm taking one. I'm taking one. You can follow me if you want.
Sure. I'm gonna discern realities. I'm gonna be distrust. I'm gonna be.
All right.
Yeah. Okay then. What should I be on the lookout for?
Be on the lookout for following this man. I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Just in the road.
all right, but he claims to be taking a safe way back, so I'll trust in that for the moment.
Yeah. Name's Ivorel Darris.
Ivorel Darris, Fizzlewick a Tarrant.
Tarrant. Oh, you're a ways out.
I am. I'm wondering how people survive in this bloody cold.
Well, the road could definitely use some work, but blizzards make it hard to work on them for too long.
Yeah, I can see that. Me and my group had to. I guess if we're following this guy, should I wait up for them at this point?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Alright. Meet Traveller along the road.
I put his name down.
Yeah, I saw.
Alright, so, he, kind of leads you across, takes some winding paths, there are, places where you kind of lose the path, but, he, knows exactly where to go to get back on it. Now you're making very good time, and once you're over the last kind of, big treacherous kind of hang, it's kind of over here, let's say, Emberwell is well in sight. Just right there, in the side of a mountain, is this, big metallic looking, just a lot of very metal buildings, a metal wall. There's smoke coming out of it,
Murray is very impressed.
The view here is kind of nice. Usually there's very foggy looking down, but over here, from this point, you can absolutely see all of Bile Deep. Just
wow.
the great
Ooh, what
lake.
does Bile Deep look like?
Shining and blue. Just a really nice lake.
Murray, takes a bit. She didn't even know much about it. She's very impressed not just with Emberwell, but with that too. She, gets a bit upset. She hasn't been in water in quite some time. She wants to check that out. She probably mentions that in passing to this looking Damien. That's why we gotta check that out sometime.
Yeah, and quite a bit of ways. And quite a bit of ways from Bile Deep. Kind of in after a small buffer of a beach kind of little vegetation area, you see the Great Tidal Desert.
Moray's a bit less inclined to visit there, but would still like to see
An
it.
ocean of yellow. An ocean of yellow. In fact, even from up here, you can see the magical sands of the tidal desert, like, shifting about in great waves.
I turn to our new travelling companion. I turn to Ivor. I say, "It's a hell of a view you get."
Yeah. Oh, yep. That's one of the draws of Emberwell. And we're still working on getting a road built down to Papplework. That'd be a hell of a lot easier than having to go by Larimer.
I understand that. You have to pass by... Yeah, having to pass by that place. I heard bad things about it from an interesting source.
They require prior notice to any traveling parties coming by.
Actually, that's the question. Is Larimer a Confederacy city, or are they outside the Confederacy?
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're outside.
So we wouldn't get any preferential treatment.
And he says, all right. He gets you on the main road. All right. Well, we're approaching. I've got to, he's been carrying like a bag recently. I've got to get this ore to the shop, and I suppose you have your own business.
Oh, cheers for the guide.
Yeah. Nods and, waves to the guards and says, they're fine, Confederates. And the guards nod. All right, and by this point, it is already evening.
We actually made it to a bloody town. That's fantastic.
In the gates for you. You're fine. All right, yeah, you're in Emberwell now.
And now I'm desperately looking for our notes because I've forgotten entirely what we are here to gather.
The Ember, crystal.
The Ember Stone. One of their embers. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go start trying to talk to some officials.
Was that in character, or did you just not remember?
I legitimately forgot.
Okay.
Right,
I'm half drunk and I remember.
Right now it is the evening.
I'm joking. No, don't worry.
Yeah. So right now it's the evening. So you guys gonna find a place to stay?
Yeah, we're gonna have to find some place.
What's when we enter, what's the situation? What's it all look like to us? Is it dilapidated?
It's a lot of people. No, it's not dilapidated. It's very nice. It's very well kept. It's very industrial. There's a lot of people moving about, carrying things from place to place. A lot of wagons.
What's the kind of architectural thing? Is it? Because I'm imagining kind of like Prague, but built into the mountains. I don't know why Prague in particular.
Prague.
An old-timey sort of deal.
I wouldn't say Prague. It's...
Damon's still a little untrusting of the city, but is keeping his composure.
This is one of the cities you put down, right, Goff? Or am I...
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's the city I made, the high industrial city that wants to be its own state,
Okay.
its own government and everything.
Oh boy. So that's gonna make things interesting for getting that
It's
Ember
pretty
Stone.
much just it's very much a concrete jungle type of architecture.
It wants to build its own militia to then eventually become literally its own state.
A concrete jungle. There's a big, where there would normally be some kind of castle or chapel in a city. They have a factory. It's a big ass factory.
It's
Okay, so
very industry ruled.
yeah, they like their production.
Anyway, continue.
Some high productivity stuff. Let's I guess look around for any government building that looks official, and then we can start trying to hash out terms for an Emberstone. So I'm imagining this place will be a lot trickier to steal from than those fuckfaces back in Regents.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, what was our quest here exactly?
Oh,
What the
we get
fuck?
to
You
have
weren't
this,
paying
Thomas.
attention when it was like just explained.
No, that was in character.
Okay. Well, we gotta get an Ember Stone from him.
Yeah.
We gotta find the Ember Stone and then
Alright.
get back. That's basically what we know.
Is the Ember Stone like a one and only type of deal, or do they have one spare?
I don't know. I really hope he doesn't want us to rob that, and then he points to the biggest factory they can see just to get it. I'm not up for pissing off an entire city-state that wants to become its own militia.
Well, I mean, you'd have Confederate protection, maybe. Well, no, if we fuck up that badly, they'd probably let us go. But let's just do our jobs.
You can find like a large kind of, government office. Called, let's get a name for it. It is, the Harapul building.
Harapul building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's find an inn to leave Horace at. Give him some rest.
Horace has been put in the stable.
Look, I haven't really been honest with you guys, and I know I've been a bit sketchy, but the North is kind of one of those weird places. Everybody wants to be out for their own, and everybody wants to basically throw knives at each other. And then,
enough about England. Let's talk about the game.
Yes, I was clearly talking.
So you enter the Harapul building. There's a clerk there.
What's he like?
Mean. Very clearly, this is his first job. He's very nervous.
Oh, no. Not a kid behind the desk. I'm gonna kill him.
He looks suspiciously like the guy you bought the water breathing potion from.
Oh, fuck. This is his brother. Hello, I just addressed the kid, I feel awkward about it now.
He has a name tag. It says Reamless.
What an unfortunate child.
Please repeat his name again?
Reamless.
Reamless. I leave the game entirely.
He has no ass.
So what do you do?
Hello, Reamless.
Huh?
Oh god.
I'm here on business. Want to talk to someone, negotiate something. It's about the Ember Stone, you see.
You have an appointment?
No, not really. I'll make one if needs be, but we're kind of in a hurry, so quicker it could be done.
Okay, he's kind of fumbling with some clipboards. It's like, are you sure?
Oh no, I just came to the wrong building. I thought this was a pub. Of course I'm bloody sure.
Please don't, okay. He's looking through the clipboard again.
I'm just messing with you. Relax.
Okay. He brings out a clipboard and says, "Sign here."
Right. I sign.
What do you sign it with?
My name.
Thistlewick of Tarrant.
I'll omit of Tarrant at the moment.
Okay.
I do, however, put two little thumbs up in there next to my name. No,
Alright, so yeah, he takes it and he just kind of, looks down at it, and you're just kind of waiting in silence now.
Do I get a ticket or something or other?
Just hold on.
Okay, I guess I go and find a seat and sit down. And it's like I'm getting very bad bureaucracy-laden flashbacks to a certain town in the south. And I think about how no matter how far away you get, some things just don't change.
Look to your side, and you blink, and just suddenly, you're in an office, and there's like a talking robot next to you. You you get a horrible urge to kick him in the face. I mean, to kick the kid in the face.
You mean down the stairs?
Yeah, down the stairs.
Okay, we gotta talk about that again. Okay. Stairwell. I thought it would be like 2 or 3 steps, because it was like, the fucking entranceway in front of the building, not a full flight of stairs. And 1 damage. I did 1 damage. I didn't even want to roll damage. It was purely for show.
But so are you implying you don't want to kick this kid down the stairs now?
No, he hasn't ruffled my feathers. He hasn't stirred my curry. He hasn't fucked me off yet.
So yeah, you hear
Stirred
from down.
your curry?
Yeah,
You
I've
hear
made
from
up a new one for it.
You hear from down the hall someone saying, "Thank you, Mr. Harapool," and a woman, walks out from the hall and out the building after waving goodbye to the kid. And the kid says, "He's free."
Alright. Let's go. When we walk on through.
Okay, so we are following him. I was a bit unclear on that.
I assumed you two were with me on this bureaucratic endeavour.
No, I'm watching.
Marie's in a bit over her head.
No, yeah.
Fistwick is in over his head as well, but he's hoping it won't get any more complicated than it already has been.
Yeah, you come to a door that says Salzin Harapool. You come to a door that says Salzin Harapool contract negotiator.
Oh dear. Well, may as well have a crack at this.
Yeah.
So
In a suit,
I walk on.
saying, "Oh, hello. You're my 7 o'clock."
Yeah. I walk over and offer my hand.
Salzin Harapool.
Fistlewick.
All right. Sit down.
We've travelled quite a ways. We hear about an ember stone.
An ember stone. What use could you have for an ember stone? Are you engineers?
Not precisely, more alchemical purposes. We're on a mission to try and clear up the Mud Ocean. It's a vital region of what we're creating. We're agents of its creator, Vitriol.
Vitriol. Johann Vitriol?
Johann Vitriol recently left his isolation clockwork wasteland and has gone on quite an endeavour to clean up the Mud Ocean.
Who put him up to that?
Why the fuck are people knocking at my door? It's like the middle of the night.
Should I be honest with him? I guess I'll be honest with him. It could backfire.
Sorry.
'Cause I want to be
Keep
honest.
going.
But yeah, I produce my card. Now, we're agents of the Confederacy. That he was put up to it by He was put up to it by a selection of people in Seneca.
Oh, the Confederacy. Well, we're not against doing business with the Confederacy, but if this is such a vital project,
Way to go.
what do you have to offer?
That's something that would have to be discussed with people back in Seneca. We're just informants of that.
Well, we can't just let you leave with an ember stone. You may never come back to negotiate a price.
That's fair. You have people who could escort it with us, correct?
True. And now he's kind of, going over, some stuff, and it's like, let's see. The great Johann Vitriol. It would be nice to meet him. Work something out, but I'll have to discuss it with some superiors of mine. Tell you what, you get a good night's sleep, and we'll meet with you in the morning. And he gives you a card saying, show that at the, hold on, at the Bryken Inn. He'll let you stay there the night for free, and we'll meet there. And we'll meet at the tavern there in the morning.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. He says, I shall get to this immediately. Good day. And he gets up. Alright. So,
I have to use the bathroom real quick.
I was going to say we should probably end session.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
45 already. That's a good place to end. So, let's end session there.
Alright.
He moves off to discuss some things, and you have a free stay at the Bryken Inn.
And it's going to be very weird when I'm not in session next game with what just happened.
No, we're not.
No. Yeah, we're not doing
Swede
that.
doesn't wanna.
Okay.
Yeah, Swede doesn't want to play like without. He wants to play with a new party.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's not good enough for him.
2-week hiatus. There we go. Thanks, Snake.
Hey, man. Show me.
Yeah, fucking like you're. Fuck. What?
Well,
you care more about your career than you care about playing with?
Yes.
No, I don't, but hey, it's what happened.
So, end the session. Bonds.
Well, I haven't updated the individual bonds, but I did. Well, I still did.
Mine aren't changed. Mine's I mean I reapplied. My Thistlewick is like a good companion, reliable, but can still get in over his head in fights. But it's not. I don't want to count that because I don't really think that's different from what I originally had.
It's been hard reinforced, honestly.
Yeah.
I think take an XP for that.
I made a group.
Very well.
I made a group bond. I don't know if Damien's bond has been kind of reinforced in a way, but my group bond is now Moray and Damien went to Limbo to retrieve my soul. I could never repay that. Which, as far as bonds go, is a great one, because I can't act on it. It's literally something that Fizwick figures could never really be topped as far as, like, friendship and loyalty goes. It's just like a constant debt, essentially.
And nothing else changed?
Well, Damien... Murray's kind of included it. Damien has had my back and is quick to act. He is willing to give his life for us, but that could be fatalist. Like, Fizzlewick was fucking conked out when he said it, but he did literally say, hey, you could just take mine for his. But, considering he wasn't awake for that.
Yeah, so that's not really reinforced, so
yeah,
nothing for that.
Okay.
Alright, so, Murray.
Alright, so, a few. Damien's got advanced from Damien is, dependable and reliable. Damien is willing to lay down his own life to save his friends without hesitation. So that's an advance. And with Thistlewick, got 2 new bonds with Thistlewick when brought him back. So Thistlewick's recklessness got him killed. I need to take better care of protecting him. And, we saved Thistlewick from death, and I did it gladly, but how does he feel about it? And then also later, just Thistlewick's noble and, has my back. I trust him after, looking out with the, with the gnome. And preventing an embarrassing situation. But none of those advanced. Those are just, new.
I mean, he handled the gnome situation well as he handled the mirror.
I did also throw up the lean-to and provide coats for the party. That's like far not as talking down whatever the hell that gnome was.
Not just with the gnome, but also not, but also like not just rolling with it.
All right,
shutting that situation down.
There you go. All right, that's an XP for that. All right, alignments.
I didn't duel a worthy opponent. I mean, unless you're counting that chess match, which there's several layers of, thought there. But
I'd be willing to count that.
Yeah, I
honestly.
would count him.
all right, that wasn't a duel because Eric did most of it.
Yeah, but that was like, that was metagame.
Yeah.
This has been a weird adventure, hearing Snake's bonds. We did just go to Limbo to save.
You guys literally recreated the plot of Bayonetta 2.
Did you prove to others that you ate a monster? That you yanked?
Yeah, with the test of character. We had a literal test of character.
Yeah.
We didn't specifically fight Death, but we did play chess against Death. So I liked the fact that we did sit down and battled with Death. Quotation marks.
We didn't dice with death, but we did chess with death.
Damien, did you steal from your victims?
No. I didn't really have any victims to steal from unless I stole
That's
the
true.
apples. And the bear and the unicorn, or what was it? What was
The Pegasus. It was a Pegasus.
Yeah, the Pegasus. Yeah, I didn't have to steal from... The Pegasus gave something to me, so...
I gotta keep that in mind for next session.
You've got a very
I-
strange assignment.
Yeah, but I know what he's doing with it, so...
Okay, now then, there we go. Okay, so, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes. We learned something about other worlds.
What?
Yeah, we learned about
Namely
death.
Yeah.
Other world, yeah. You learned about death as a concept, or death himself?
I feel
I
like
mean both.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, death should have just been Yema.
Fuck.
We also learned about regret apples, about the temple, and there are talking green weasels in the woods.
I honestly thought the apples were going to kill us. Like, I honestly thought the monks were just going to be dicks who didn't want to help us, so they thought, like, go over there, only a few meters away, and eat the apples, why don't you? I honestly thought that was what's going to happen.
Okay, 100%. Like, this isn't help, but just like, okay, in Grimwood, if anyone, like, dies, like, the gate will be whatever, but the other side of the gate, 100% King Kai is gonna be there.
Okay, so, did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yeah. Nature itself.
Nature.
I mean, death. We overcame.
Mm.
We literally overcame death.
And the gnome. We overcame that.
Overcome.
I mean, I think, Death saw, like, we were doing that well that it was like, you know what, you win, because I can't do anything against you at this point. But, yeah, we did overcome him.
Did I take an I can't remember. I won't, though.
Alright, and did we loot a memorable treasure?
No.
No.
Okay. Alright. Well, take an XP for playing. There we go.
We, didn't get any loot that session.
Nope. There you go.
Hey,
And yeah.
I should have... You know what I should have done as my last act while I was still in character as Old Man Crixus? Just given all of his possessions to Thistlewick for no reason.
Oh, actually, before, because, there's a chance we'll forget next session, could we, buy dungeon rations?
Oh, I'm gonna give Old Man Crixus an XP for fulfilling his alignment. His alignment is teach something new to someone, and he taught them about that fucking temple.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that old chess match thing.
I
didn't
complained too
expect
much. I complained too much. That was my bad.
I liked it.
I shouldn't have bitched as much as I did because it was a neat concept.
Alright,